Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mystic Rose and it's so great to have you here with me today. Today's tarot pick a card reading is going to be all about your beauty and how do you magnetize them with your beauty. So I hope you'll enjoy this. This can be about people in general or somebody specific that you have in mind. As a way to say thank you to all of my subscribers, I'll be offering a subscriber bonus today. It's going to be all about your best features. So it's not too late to be considered as part of that subscriber space. All you have to do is hit subscribe and join the tribe, and I will be able to channel your energy in my bonus. So definitely be sure to hit subscribe. It's not too late. And again, this is my way of giving back and saying thank you so much for being part of this community. Thank you for your love and support. So there will be 3 piles to choose from. And you can choose based on gemstones or images or some combination of the two. The choice is yours. Just go ahead and go down to the timestamps down below in order to make your selection. And I hope you have fun with this video. Please leave a comment and let me know if it resonates with you and if you enjoy this type of topic. Your feedback is super important to me and I always try to respond to all of your comments. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started then without any further hesitation. And we'll go ahead and talk about your beauty and how does it magnetize them, okay? And if you're interested in sticking around for that subscribers bonus, we'll find out your best features. All right, let's get started. Hi everybody and welcome to your gemstone selection. For group 1, we have the green aventurine. For group 2, we have the strawberry quartz. And for group 3, we have sodalite. Okay, so go ahead and think about which one you're most drawn to. If you feel drawn to more than one, feel free to watch however many that you feel drawn to because there could be multiple messages for you. And remember, we do have a subscriber bonus today. It's not too late to become a subscriber and have this resonate with you. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button and join this awesome community, and I'll be able to channel your energy. For the subscriber bonus, we're going to be talking about what are your most beautiful features, your most attractive features. So let's go ahead, pause the video if you need to. If you are ready, let's get started with your reading. All about why are they drawn to your magnetic beauty. Hi everybody, I'm really excited that you're here. If you chose the green aventurine or image 1, you're in the right place. Today we're going to be talking about why are they drawn to your magnetic beauty. And as a way to say thank you to all of my subscribers, we're going to do a subscriber bonus. You'll find it in the timestamps down below. It's called What Are Your Most Attractive Features? And I'll be using this beauty profile oracle board and some charms, and I'm so excited. So I hope you'll join me over there for that. And it's, like I said, it's not too late to become a subscriber, and I will include you in the energy of that bonus reading. That's my way of saying thank you so much for your love and support. Let's go ahead and I'll connect with Spirit and we can get started. Spirit, please be here with me now. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to group 1, all about the questions at hand. Please speak through me as you always do. Please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. So I'll be using this deck. This is called the Tinseltown Tarot. It's one of my favorites. I think it's so cool. I really like the artwork and I love the color pink. So pink is really just a fun color. It's like, I don't know, it's one of my favorites. Anyways, I hope you'll enjoy this reading. So Spirit, why are they drawn to my group number 1's magnetic beauty? What is it about their magnetic beauty that really draws them in? Whether this be somebody specific they have in mind or in general. We have the 9 of Swords, we have the Strength, and we have the Magician. King of Cups, the 6 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. All right, so basically, so far what I'm getting with this is like your beauty really does make them feel like their dreams are all coming true. If this is somebody specific, like dreams really can come true, and you're so magnetic, you just sparkle. But the fact that like it's about how, not just about how you look, but like how you make other people feel. And if this is somebody specific, you take their anxiety away. You make them want to do very loving things to you. And you make them want to like be playful and bring out their playful side, like their inner child. Like you also seem like a very strong, firmly rooted person, and you really have a lot of things going for you other than just your beauty. But you are a beautiful person, but it's more of like inner and outer, so that gives you like double the amount of attractiveness because you have that inner beauty. The Magician and the Ace of Cups means that people definitely see you as very magnetic, and they want to offer you love offers, okay? Because we have the King of Cups and Ace of Cups. The King of Cups is literally like somebody who's coming in, putting the, wearing their heart on the sleeve. They want to give you compliments. They want to give you attention, and love and care and warmth. And so there is somebody here specifically that could even be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer individual, sun, moon, or ascendant, who thinks very highly of you. And the Strength card is a Leo, and then the Magician is a Gemini or Virgo. Okay, so those are some possible signs of, maybe some people here who really think that you have quite a beautiful aura, personality, and looks about you. What I'm getting is like, just by looking here and what Spirit is telling me, you have a striking set of eyes on you. Your eyes are sparkly, and there's a depth that makes people just kind of like pause mid-sentence. They can really almost just kind of take away any worry or stress that people have. It's almost like they can look at you and it's just all their worries just melt away, all their problems just melt away. You just come in with your inner and outer beauty, and it's like you bring like this, it's like a soothing energy. It's like a balmy salve, okay? Like lip gloss or like like the healing, like Carmex. Okay, you're like Carmex. You're very healing, and your energy is soothing, and your beauty, it's easy on the eyes. Also, when it comes to you are like, your smile is really just, it's something that can instantly soften anybody's disposition, even on the hardest of days, even when somebody's feeling like stressed. With you, they're not stressed. They're never stressed. They're always blessed. That's how people feel. Especially, there's somebody here in particular that you might have come into this reading to find out about. Or you may even be surprised to find out when I do the name channeling who it is that is admiring your beauty. But your hair too, like there is something very, very pretty about your hair. It's almost like it catches the light in all the right ways, and it looks very healthy, and your skin just glows. You glow with almost like this natural radiance. You radiate youthful energy and just playfulness. And I mean, we have that with this Leo here. The Strength card represents Leos, and Leo the lions are very playful. So, and then here we have this couple playing in a pool together. So yeah, and you just make people feel cheery and happy. Your laughter is contagious. It sends a warmth, and your hands are very delicate or strong. It's like you express emotions with your hands, okay? And so you may gesticulate quite a lot. You may use your hands to emphasize points when you're speaking, and people really do notice your hands. You have very attractive hands. And it's like you can really emphasize a lot of emotion with your gestures. It's eye-catching. It's interesting. You're fun to watch when you talk, and that is magnetic because it really draws a lot of people in. And then you have this wonderful scent that just lingers in people's minds and people's memories. Like after when you walk past or you walk away, you smell so divine. And the way that you dress, I want to say like you dress for your mood, but you dress to reflect your mood. And you can almost turn fashion into storytelling, which is cool. That's neat, Spirit. I hadn't heard of that before, but the way that Spirit is showing me is like you kind of use your fashion to reflect your mood, and it's like telling a story. It's so cool. So, yeah, and there's just something really striking about like your posture and the way you kind of hold yourself in high regard, and it shows, and it's not arrogant, but it's confident. And it's almost like this physical presence that you have. It kind of it commands space without intimidation, if you know what I mean. And you really can captivate people's attention. You're definitely a natural beauty, and you never overdo it. You just look good. You look very lively, very fun, very, like I said, playful. And your presence is just very deeply felt. Even when you enter a room, you can get just like people like looking at you. It's like they can just, I don't know, it's almost like your presence like lifts the room or the energy. And then when people see you, they're like, oh, wow. But they can feel you even before they see you enter. It's interesting. Okay, that's very interesting. I don't think I picked up on that before in any reading. So you have a very special, unique aura about you, and it really does uplift the room. And then it's like, then people look, because it's almost like you can walk into a room, you affect the area around you and the people within it, and then they look and they see you and they're like, oh my goodness, this person is stunning. Okay. Stunning and or handsome or gorgeous, but your energy makes you super attractive. And your energy and the way that you're animated and all that, you look so good, and like pictures don't even do you justice. But even if it's like a room that's just totally quiet and everybody's being silent, like your presence is really felt. It's very interesting. I've never had that come through quite like that. But like you just kind of radiate this light, this warmth. Is definitely an inner and outer beauty. It shows how people are just drawn to you, to your physical body, to the energy around you, in and around you. Yeah. Yeah, so you're one of those people that you just make people feel very good in your presence, and because of that, it's like they want to keep coming back for more, You make people feel heard, you make people feel seen, and it's like you're a genuine person, and you're deep, so you're more than just good looks. You're an empathic person. You're able to sympathize or empathize with people, Spirit is saying, without taking on their energy, which is super important. So that's really good. You can kind of sense when somebody needs comfort, and you're very good at, it's almost like you have all the tools that you need to be able to really help people. Yeah. The way that you love people is very strong, very like fierce, and you're not the type of lover who would ever like use manipulation on somebody. Like you're such a sweetheart. You always forgive with maturity. You're not naive. Like, you can read people really well. You may also connect with children, animals, and elderly people very easily because of your energy, that energy that I was telling you about, because it's almost like it attracts them, especially. But yeah, you're the type of person that you wear your heart on your sleeve, and this makes you even more magnetic. And the Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer sign here, it could be an energy too that you embody. That's the way that I'm reading it. You really know how to pull people out of darkness, and this is your inner and outer beauty combined. Seriously. And this may be too why small children like you, because there have been many studies done that suggest that babies or young children, like toddlers or young kids, they will stare at very beautiful faces. They like to, if you gave them a choice of a very, very beautiful face, like let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, you show them a woman's face or a man's face that's very attractive, like a number 10, out of a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 would be not very attractive at all, and then 10 would be like extremely attractive. If you show them, babies or young children, a picture of somebody that's a 10, and then you show them right next to it a picture of somebody who's like a 1, every single time the baby's eyes and the young child's eyes will go to the most beautiful face, the most attractive face, and they'll stare at it every single time. So that's what I'm getting for you, Group 1. You're just, you're such a sweet person. You're beautiful. You cry openly, not for attention, but because you're just that type of person where, like, you're not afraid to cry if you need to. Like, wearing your heart on your sleeve, that's just who you are. You know how to connect with people. You know, it doesn't seem like you're an angry person. Maybe sometimes you get angry, but it's like, it's not petty anger. It's more like, kind of feels like more of a righteous type of anger, but it's not petty. Or like there's a reason. It takes a lot. Okay, it takes a lot. So you're very slow to anger. All right, so that's basically here what I'm getting with this. I do want to get into the other cards, though. I want to use these Britney Spears Oracle cards because I've only used them like one time. And I'm really curious to see what comes out. So, it should be good. Came with a little book. I don't think I'll need that, but you never know. All right, so Spirit, what can you tell us as far as like their magnetic beauty? Why are they drawn to my group number 1's magnetic beauty? The artist. So you're also very talented, and the way you dress really does say a lot about you. It says that you're a unique individual. It says that you have quite a personality. You're quite eccentric, and you're more about dressing for your mood, like I said earlier, or like to tell a story about you, to kind of paint a picture about you, to convey to others who you are. And it's not just for like attention, and it's not just to look like a runway model or anything like that, or compete with anybody. It's just you have a uniqueness about you, you know? Wow, we have the Goddess. Holy cow. You have a remarkable beauty. Seriously, we have the Goddess. Wow. Okay. The Masterpiece. Oh my goodness. I think I will check out the book and see what the book says to offer, because it might have some different things in here that we can discover. So yeah, let me go ahead and look these up. So first we got the Goddess here. It says, Britney welcomed her first child in 2005 and penned the touching ethereal ballad, Someday I Will Understand, just before learning she was pregnant. As the Goddess, Britney brings new life not only by giving birth, but by growing as a woman and artist. Becoming a mother was something Britney had always dreamed of, and as her pregnancy progressed, she looked inward and found peace and fulfillment in this new chapter of life. The Goddess card is all about believing in the promise of the future and the joy of a new day. Okay. And I do think too with this is that sometimes people will look at you and they'll see how much potential you have. And there's a potential that to grow with you. A lot of people will sit there and like daydream of having a relationship with you or having babies with you. Yeah. You're really unique, Group 1. Very unique. Let's go ahead and see about the masterpiece and see what this one says. I hope you like these cards. You don't really have to like Britney Spears in order to like these cards. Hopefully these cards can offer some fun insights. All right, the artist. Britney's artistic talents aren't limited to music. When she isn't working, she loves to get in touch with her inner Van Gogh and spend some time at an easel. One of her flower paintings sold for $10,000, and proceeds went to benefit victims of the 2017 crime in Las Vegas. And just as she does with music and dance, Britney uses art to express herself and never takes her work too seriously. Unlock your creative side and see the world in bright, vibrant colors as the artist. So you could be an artist, or just the way that you put your outfits together is artistic, you know. So another card that we have here is the masterpiece. That is right here. Britney's fifth album, Blackout, is considered by many fans to be her masterpiece. The 2007 album still sounds fresh and innovative. Its dark, club-ready beats changed the sound of pop music, and we're still hearing its sonic influence all over the radio today, with songs like Piece of Me and the confessional ballad Why Should I Be Sad, sandwiched between dance jams. Britney directly addressed the world's obsession with her private life. The masterpiece is forward-thinking, never content to go with the flow and do what's been done before. Blazing your own trail, the great art and accomplishments of your life are right on the horizon. So yeah, exactly. Like, you're not competing with other people. You're just trying to like stay in your own lane and be your best version of yourself. And it's really showing, and that is super attractive. Notice too how she's really standing with confidence there and a little bit of sass. So these are perfect. All right, let me go ahead now and well, maybe it would be fun to do some of these. Or maybe I should save these for the... Yeah, I guess I'll save these for the subscriber bonus. How's that sound? All right. Sounds good to me. All right, let's go ahead then. And we'll do the confirmations. So this could be your sun, moon, or ascendant, a Cancer sign, Libra, Taurus, or Gemini. Now this could also be somebody, an admirer who thinks you're very beautiful and is very magnetically drawn to you. We have an 18, 11, 6, and 5. Somebody here could have been born in May, June, November, or the 18th, 11th, 5th, 6th, or 22nd, or 29th of any month for a birthday. Specific birthdays would be June 6th, June 5th, June 11th, June 18th, June 16th, or any day in June, May 5th, May 6th, May 11th, May 18th, May 22nd, or any day in May, November 11th, November 18th, November 5th, November 6th, November 22nd, or any day in November for a birthday. Let's go ahead and do some names. So I might say your name, first, middle, or last name, or the name of somebody who admires your beauty, is drawn to your beauty. Okay. So if I don't say your name or names of anybody you know, look in the letter tiles for the name spelled out. If everything's there except one letter, it still counts. You can duplicate letters if you need to. Okay. If I say family members' names, let that just be extra confirmation that this is your pile. But, okay. And then, yeah, you can look for initials in here too. If you don't see the words, the name spelled out. But I heard star, Anne or Anna, Tabitha, Shri. Somebody could be from Sri Lanka, Portugal, and then Tad or Thaddeus, Theodore, Connor, Conrad, Kiki, Jackson, Joy, Jay, Rashid, Muhammad, Nija, Nyla, Nia, Naya, or Nene, Renee, Charles, Gary, Carrie, Carl, Carly, Harley, Harvey, Meadow, Sadie, Cece, Barnaby, that could be a last name, Gabriella, Roman, Dolly, Sean, Lorenzo, Lee, Dimitri, Emilio or Emiliano, Prisciliano, Maria, Mario, Lorena, Miko, Andressa, Tal, Pavlo or Pablo, Noreen, and I'll just say a few more, okay? Layla, Narelle, Gina, Rashina, Rico, Jude, Brian, Arlo, and Raya, and Kat. All right, let's do some locations. Okay, so somebody here, this could be you or somebody who's crushing on you, could be from Greece, Fresno, California, Cranbrook, Lubbock, Texas, Greensboro, North Carolina, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Huntington Beach, California, Wyoming, Modesta, California, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Tallahassee, Florida, New Hampshire, Stockton, California, Hayward, California, Denver, Golden Gate Bridge. Let me get a couple more. Patterson, New Jersey, Burbank, and Iran. Okay. Also, I heard Chad. Now, that could be a location or the name of somebody here, okay, who has a crush on you, or your name, okay? Also, Keith. And Bob, Bobby, or Robert, okay? Roberto. And Yosef. I'll pause the video and see what comes next, okay? All right, I think I'll do some charms because it's been a while since I did some charms. So I'll just move these over. But anyway, while I'm doing that, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Those things really help the channel. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, wow, we got a hot pepper. A squirrel. We got a squirrel. Somebody here thinks you're a really hard worker. And we do have the little inner child. So, yeah, you have like a youthful energy about you. You look young for your age, and you have a beautiful body. Somebody here is wishing that you were like just wrapped in nothing but a bow. And, yeah, they think you're hot. Okay? People think you're hot. You could have Cancer somewhere in your chart. You could, be a Cancer sign. You have a vivid imagination. and romantic side to you, sensitive. Scorpio, you could be very psychic, deeply passionate, magnetic, intense, creative. Victory, success. So there will be a victory and a success in your life. Definitely claim that. These are awesome, awesome confirmations. I hope you enjoyed today's reading. Check out the subscriber bonus if you want to know your most attractive features. And yeah, remember that your support is what keeps this channel thriving. So I appreciate you. Every time you like, comment, and subscribe, you're helping the community grow and flourish. So thank you so much for being part of it. If you enjoyed today's video and you know somebody who might like it too, feel free to share it. Remember, you can watch as many piles as you felt drawn to. If you're interested in a personal reading, you'll find all the details in my description box below or on my website at www.mysticrosepsychic.com. My readings are very affordable, and it's always fun to connect with you. You might have heard by now about my Patreon community, where I do offer 2 exclusive weekly readings, including spicy love readings, romance, gossip, beauty, and deeply spiritual topics. You even get to suggest and vote on weekly topics. Plus, you'll gain access to a growing library of hundreds of past readings, all starting at only $3 a month. So if that sounds exciting, check out the link in my description box. I'd love to have you join. Also, if you haven't yet visited my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, it's all about love and romance. Be sure to check it out and subscribe over there if you enjoy the content. I'd love to see you there. A heartfelt thank you to every one of you who watches, likes, comments, and shares my videos. And a special thanks goes to my Patreon members and channel members. Your support means so much to me. And you can become a channel member if you'd like for only $5 a month. Or you can check my description box for other ways to support the channel if you're interested. Donations are never expected, but they do help me to continue to bring you more tarot content. I'm so grateful to have you here. Stay beautiful, and until next time, take good care. Bye. Hi, Group 2. Welcome. If you are here because you chose the Strawberry Quartz or Image 2, you're in the right place. Today's pick a card is going to be all about why are they drawn to your magnetic beauty. And as a way to say thank you to all of my subscribers, we're going to do a subscribers bonus. It'll be in the timestamps. It's called What Are Your Most Beautiful Features or Your Best Features. And so it's not too late to be considered as part of that subscriber base. All you have to do is hit subscribe, and I will channel your energy for that subscribers bonus, okay? So that is my way of saying thank you so much to all of you who are subscribed and part of this awesome community. Spirit, please be here with me now. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to Group 2, all about the question at hand. Please speak through me as you always do, and please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. And I will be using this beauty profile oracle over there at my subscribers bonus, in case you're wondering, and some of these fun little cards too. So yeah, it'll be a deep dive look into your most beautiful traits. But for now, the question is about the person on your mind. Why are they magnetically drawn to your beauty? Or this could be people in general. Okay? So take it however you would like to. And then you'll be finding out who admires your beauty or who's crushing on you, who thinks you're beautiful. And we'll do that in the confirmation segment, where I will be channeling different names. I might say your name or the people that think that you have a magnetic beauty about you. So Spirit, please help us out here. Oh, we have 3 of Cups. Okay. We have 3 of Wands. And we have 10 of Pentacles. Wow, nice. Knight of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. 5 of Swords. You seem to have an emotional intelligence about you too. You're more than just, a pretty face or just a beautiful person, but you are magnetic because you draw so many people in. Like, for instance, you're somebody who doesn't really, I mean, you don't really like the drama from what I'm seeing here. And so people kind of gravitate towards you because they like that about you. I can tell, though, that you do stir up jealousies in people because of your beauty and the way that you look. And sometimes you may get people that are competing competing with you or competing for your attention. And you can also get friends who fall in love with you, okay? Somebody who you just want to be friends with, but like your friends always somehow end up falling in love with you. They can't resist your charm. Now, this could be any gender, okay? But your friends end up like falling in love with you. They could end up wanting romance with you, you know? And yeah, Three of Cups and Knight of Pentacles, this could be an earth sign that does think that you have a very magnetic beauty. So earth signs would be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This could be a coworker. This could be a friend. But somebody here definitely does view you as very magnetic, and your beauty is very magnetic. Blah, cannot talk. They're curious about your attractiveness. Many people are actually curious about your attractiveness. How do you do it? How are you endlessly attractive? Yeah, you seem to stand out from other people. A lot of people want to either be friends with you or be close to you. But also, I'm sensing that part of your charm and part of the reason why so many people gravitate towards you is because you have interesting things to say and interesting things, like ways of looking at things from your experience, your soulfulness. You're just one of those people that you ask big questions that go beyond surface level, so people love talking to you. You're not just like, oh, how's the weather and stuff like that. How do you like this weather we're having and stuff like that. Like, you're more prone to talking about stuff that actually people want to talk about and people want to hear about you talking about. So it's interesting. Yeah, you do have really nice qualities about your personality, but I know this is mainly probably about your looks, so I'll try to focus on kind of a balance of both. But your beauty is, undeniable. You have like an intellectual type of beauty about you, and you have a wittiness that sometimes catches people off guard, but it's in the best way possible. They love your humor. And sometimes it's like what else like kind of is highlighted here is your body language. That's what Spirit is telling me. Like, you have this amazing body language. You really know how to communicate a lot with your body, with your eyes, with even the way that you might toss your hair. And you exude an unspoken aura that commands respect when you walk into a room. Your energy is very grounding, okay? With the pentacles, that's for a grounding type of energy. So you're like a safe harbor or a safe haven for people. You're somebody who, like, people can tell that you're just in very good alignment with your soul's truth. And when people are around you, they can't help but notice that a lot of people are like looking at you. I think that can drive some people a little bit crazy, or maybe even like they're like wondering like, why do you get so much attention and I don't, kind of thing. That's what I'm getting. But like, it doesn't seem to faze you, the attention. You're just very centered in yourself. You're not trying to get attention. You're just like, you're extremely like just beautiful or attractive, and you know how to like just kind of like attract people to you, but you're not cocky about at all. But you're just very like, in tune with other people. It's almost like you can be kind of in tune with people to the point where like, what people like. And for the most part, I think you're pretty good at discerning people by their character. Yeah, you have like this amazing social and relational type of beauty about you, because you make other people feel really seen with especially with your beautiful eyes and the eye contact that you give people. When they get the attention of their eyes, they're just like, wow, I feel special. I feel seen. I was hearing, pick me, pick me. Like, you notice all these guys around her, and she's just like front and center. And I was literally hearing like, pick me, pick me. And like, people want you to pick them to be their friend or lover. And it's like, there's like an overabundance of charm here. But it can cause people to be jealous or be haters. Okay? Because the Five of Swords is about fights. It can be about people who can be like downright verbally nasty to you or about you because they're jealous. So yeah. But the thing about you is you're somebody who just, you're able to laugh it off, and that's part of your charm. You're able to like not let things bother you. You're like a duck, you let it roll off your back. But you're a muse for people, for somebody in particular here thinks of you as a muse. Like, you inspire somebody in their art, in their music, okay? Somebody. Some artist that you know, or somebody who composes music or something, like you're a muse to somebody. And yeah, you are somebody who just, is incredibly magnetic and attractive. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some more. We have the showstopper. The little star. Wow. And the perfume queen. So the way you smell is like intoxicating. And you look like a star. You look like a movie star. It's just like the vibe you radiate. It's kind of like, it's kind of like Zendaya or Audrey Hepburn in a way. It's like you have delicate features, but it's paired with this inner grace. Okay, this inner kind of grace that you have paired with this and your beautiful features, and it feels timeless. Okay, and it stands out with the little star. You could be somebody who could be really good in the spotlight. Like, you could have your own YouTube channel, or you could be in the spotlight somehow. You could have like a lot of followers on your Instagram or whatever. But yeah, you're like a natural star, like Zendaya, or I'm also getting like Angelina Jolie in my mind's eye. Maybe your features are very sculpted like hers, or intense, with eyes just the eyes just hold many stories. Okay. Yeah. Also, you're very charming, like I was saying, so it's almost like that's another reason why so many people like would associate you with some kind of movie star. They might think that you look like somebody famous, and that really, like a famous singer like Ariana Grande. You could have, like, if you're a woman, you could be like petite or have very petite features, like a slim nose or something very petite about you. Maybe it's like a slim neck or slim wrists, okay? But you could have like a petiteness about your bone structure. Your jawline, okay? It kind of echoes that of somebody of a famous person's, is what I want to say. Like the cheekbones, the nose, or the jawline. And your eyes are very expressive, and the shape and color, they're kind of iconic. It almost looks like you have, what I'm seeing is like Kim Kardashian eyes. You make quite an emotional impact with your eyes. Let me show you what Kim Kardashian's eyes look like. Just a moment. Okay, this is what her eyes look like. Aren't they pretty? So you may have eyes that look like that, either in shape or color. And you may like to, oh wow, look at that. I think she has colored contacts in here. But you could like to wear colored contacts. You have beautiful, beautiful eyes. They seriously draw people in. Look at that. So even if you don't have that color, you may have a similar shape. All right, you could look like her. If so, you're really lucky. But notice how her nose is very like slim, or like the chin is kind of petite, like kind of slims down here. Like, yeah. So there's something about you where you have some kind of petite features, okay? That's just like striking, almost like a movie star, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, let's see if we can get a couple more. The snake charmer. Well, that word's charmer. Charm. You're charming. It's coming through again. I have a little book because this is kind of new. So I want to read what it says about the snake charmer. Okay. So it says, and you don't have to like Britney Spears in order to like enjoy these cards. Okay. They're just for fun. Britney commented her pop goddess status at the 2001 MTV Music Awards with a performance of Slave for You, filled with rolling thunder, sparkling jewels, and a 7-foot albino Burmese python named Banana. Halfway through an elaborately choreographed routine of body rolls and intricate arm movements, Britney draped Banana over her shoulders and took a walk around the stage without missing a single beat. Even if you're not carrying a snake on your shoulders, the snake charmer reminds you to face your fears and look inward to find confidence and strength when all eyes are on you. So yeah, that's super significant because all eyes are on you. You know, it's just like I was saying, like, you get a lot of attention. You either look like somebody famous or you have that kind of star quality about you. And I mean, plus, you smell great. We have the showstopper. It's kind of like you can walk into a room and like time stops, you know? Yeah, so you have a beauty, the way you walk with quite a lot of confidence. And it's like you're not cocky, but you know yourself. You know your worth. Your laugh is rich and it's just full of life, and it stays in people's memory for a long, long time. People really gravitate toward you because of that. But yeah, when it comes to like your physical profile, you have a nice physique. And you have an elegant and empowering vibe and almost like something romantic and mystical about you that sometimes people can't almost even put a finger on it, or they can't really describe it. It's almost like undescribable, except that they may say that you are like a movie star or like a showstopper kind of person. When it comes to like mentioning things that make you beautiful, like there's almost too many things to count. So, yeah, there's too many things to count, but I think that it would be interesting to find out some of your most beautiful traits, you know. So if you want to find out about that, definitely watch the subscriber bonus, and we'll go ahead and go into great detail about what your most beautiful traits are. But yeah, you definitely have a inspiring, you know, kind of look that other people want to emulate, is what Spirit is telling me. And you just bring a lot of joy with you, with your presence, wherever you go. And you make other people feel good. Yeah, you make other people feel great. So let's go ahead and see if we can get some confirmations. And if you're enjoying this so far, please like and comment and let me know if you're enjoying it. This could be your sun, moon, or ascendant, or the sun, moon, or ascendant sign of somebody who thinks that your beauty is magnetic. We have a Leo, Libra, Scorpio, and Libra. Libra twice. Let me roll again because I don't like to have repeating signs. I like to have 4 different ones. So we have Aries too. And then we have a 5, a 6, and a 6. So 2 different repeating numbers here. So we can roll these 2. I like to have 4 different numbers. 20 and 9 and 6. Okay. So you or somebody who finds your beauty to be magnetizing could have been born in May, June, or September, or the 5th, 20th, 9th, or 6th of any month for a birthday. The 25th, or the 29th or the 26th for a birthday. Specific birthdays here would be May 5th, May 20th, May 9th, May 6th, May 15th, May 25th, or any day in May, September 9th, September 20th, September 5th, September 25th, September 6th, September 15th, or any day in September, June 6th, June 9th, June 15th, June 20th, June 5th, June 25th, or any day in June for a birthday. Let's go ahead and get a few names. I heard Argentina, so somebody could be from Argentina. Or the name Tina as well, and Archie. I might say, can't talk. I might say your name or somebody's name that you know, or somebody who thinks that you're very magnetic with your beauty. And you could look for certain people's names in the letter tiles if I don't say the name out loud. If everything's there except one letter, it still counts, and you can duplicate letters if you need to. Or you could look for their initials or your initials in here just to confirm that this is definitely your group. So I heard Catriona, Katrina, Karina, Katina, Serafina, Daphne, Dion, Darwin. Okay. I heard Saint. So I don't know. That could be somebody's like last name. Or part of a last name. Carolyn, Carolina. Jasmine, Jaslina, Jaslyn. Atticus, Maddie. Rowan. Lily, Lola. Ali. Zeta, Benny, Ben, Benji, Brian, Brad, Bristol, Shakina, Shakira, Lottie, Tasha, Tasya, Natasha, Nate, Nathaniel, Bridget, Sawyer, Monty, Talon, DeMarcus, Marco, Marlon, Yanni, John, Onyx, Farah, Amara, Amelia, Emilio, George, Georgina, Oliver, Isaac, Jose, Chase, Delisha, Saraya, Grant, Foster, Foley, Percy, Annalisa, Shauna, Michael, Ethan, Andrew, Lorena, Lana, Jeremy, Maisie, Michelle, Isadora, Garcia, Hernandez, those could be last names, Miller, Derek, and I'll say just a few more, Xander, Willow, Freya, Eliana, Curtis, Cottrell, somebody's last name could be Cottrell, Isaac. Okay, let's go ahead and get some of these locations. Somebody here could, somebody here who really thinks you're beautiful or attractive could be from Hollywood, Florida, Spain, Peterborough, Lakeland, Florida, Ripon, Kolkata, Greeley, Colorado, Cleveland, Ohio, Rome, Cardiff, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Sandy Springs, Georgia, Lynn, Massachusetts, Menifee, California, Strasbourg, Kingston upon Hull, Crater Lake, St. Albans, Canada, and I'll get like a couple more. Michigan, Thousand Oaks, California, and Armagh. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get some charms. Yeah, I just heard Araya as well. Araya. Angelina. Okay, so somebody here, there's good luck on your side, okay, and many people view you as lucky, and because of your beauty, you may attract a lot of clients if you are a business owner based on your beauty, even just, you know, your looks and your aura, your presence, and your knowledge, but it's like when people, their first impressions of you is that you're a beautiful person. You know, you must be smart. You must be talented. It's the halo effect is essentially what it is. But people assume many things about you that are positive based on your beauty. Do it despite the fear. You also have a little musical notes here. It's also we have like a little rainbow. You could be a rainbow child, or you love rainbows. Rainbows could be significant to you. The gift of a good friendship. Okay, so yeah, many people want to be friends with you. You could like the color pink. Pink is femininity, innocence, good health, joy, or love and patience. Maybe you look great in the color pink. I just heard Jocelyn too, or Josie. Someone's trying to manifest you, okay? Group 2, somebody is trying to manifest you, and we have the calla lily, which is a magnificent beauty. You have a magnificent beauty. I can't make it up, Group 2. That's awesome. I heard Christoph or Christopher as well. Kiefer. Okay. And I'm also hearing Mavis. I'm getting to just kind of like intuitively, because I'm tuning into spirit now, that somebody could do typing a lot. They could type a lot for their job. So somebody here could be a secretary, or they work with computers. This could be you, or somebody that admires your beauty. Somebody here could work for like some kind of delivery service, or even a taxi driver. And somebody here could be like a medical assistant or a grief counselor. I'm getting that. Some kind of therapist, RN, lawyer, or somebody who works in marketing. And then I also heard Jordan. So that could be somebody's last name. Also, somebody could play basketball. And somebody could really like math, because I heard isotopes. So maybe somebody here really is a mathematician or teaches math, college professor or math high school teacher or something like that. And somebody here could be a tarot reader. All right. And somebody here has a gift and talent for energy work or Reiki. Reiki energy work. So that's what I'm getting for you, Group 2. Don't forget, if you want to find out why you're so attractive and what your best features are, hit subscribe and go on over to the subscribers bonus. And that's my way of saying thank you so much. I want to give you an extra bonus reading all about what are your best features, what makes you beautiful specifically. So remember, your support is what keeps this channel thriving, and I appreciate you. Every like, comment, and subscription helps this community grow and flourish, so thank you for being part of it. If you enjoyed today's video and you know somebody who might like it too, feel free to share it, and remember that you can watch as many piles as you felt drawn to, and if you're interested in a personal reading, you'll find all the details in my description box below or on my website, mysticrosepsychic.com. I'll link that down below. My readings are affordable, and it's always fun to connect with y'all. You may have heard by now about my Patreon community, where I offer 2 exclusive weekly readings, including spicy love readings, some of the spiciest out there. Romance, gossip, beauty, and deeply spiritual topics. You even get to suggest and vote on weekly topics, plus you'll gain access to a growing library of hundreds of past readings, all starting at just $3 a month. If that sounds exciting, check out the link in my description box. I would love to have you join. Also, if you haven't yet visited my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, it's all about love and romance. Be sure to check it out and subscribe if you enjoy the content. I'd love to see you there. A heartfelt thank you to every one of you who watches, likes, comments, and shares my videos. Special thanks to my Patreon members and channel members. Your support means so much to me. If you'd like to contribute, you can become a channel member for only $5 a month, or check my description box for other ways to support the channel. Donations are never expected, but they do help me to continue to create and bring to you more tarot content. I'm so grateful to have you here. Stay beautiful. And until next time, take good care. Bye. Hi, Group 3. Welcome. If you are here because you chose Image 3 or this Sodalite, then you're in the right place. So I'll be using the Tinseltown Tarot cards today, and the Britney Spears Oracle cards. So you don't have to be a Britney Spears fan to get some enjoyment out of these cards, because they're kind of cool. This is what the box looks like. Anyway, I'll be using those. So enjoy. If you want to know specifically what your most beautiful traits are, then, or features, physical features, definitely tune into the subscribers bonus today. Go ahead and go to the timestamps after you've watched this, this pile 3, or any of the other piles that you were drawn to as well. And then this is my gift to you, okay, for all my subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, that's okay. Hit subscribe, join this awesome tribe, and I will be able to channel your energy for the bonus, okay? So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. And yes, this is my way of saying thank you so much for being here and supporting this community. We have the Page of Wands, so wow, you're very attractive. Notice how this guy is giving autographs. Yeah, that's about somebody who's very, 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 very attractive. Not only that, mysterious here with the Moon and the Hermit. Selective, very selective. Okay, the Sun, happiness. The Hanged Man. Okay, I'm getting the picture here. Oh, wow, the Devil. Okay, at the bottom we have the High Priestess. So yeah, you're definitely mysterious. You carry yourself just, it's not just the way you walk, Group 3. There's something about the way you move, okay, here that's coming through that makes you magnetic. Your steps are fluid and confident and purposeful. It's almost like you know exactly where you belong. People notice you before they even really see you. They sense your presence. They imagine somebody just stepping into a room with their head held high, spine elongated, eyes just scanning, kind of just looking around, not arrogant, just very anchored. That's how people imagine that you are, and that's how exactly how you are. People believe that you're confident everywhere you go. That's how they see you, and people are drawn to your confidence, but they're also drawn to the fact that you're kind of selective, okay? Think of also Cate Blanchett. She's a really beautiful actress. Imagine her, I can show you what she looks like in a bit, but imagine her walking down a red carpet. She has such elegance, poise, and precision when she's walking, if you've ever seen her walking down a red carpet. Yet, she's totally in control of her own world. And she has grace. She has true grace. It's not flashy. It just turns heads. That's what you have going on here. So let me see if I can find Kate Blanchett, and I will show you exactly what Spirit is showing me. Okay, so here is a video of exactly what I'm talking about. See how she holds herself high and she has all this poise and she's just very collected, very confident in who she is, and she's so beautiful. So, you know, you have this kind of quality about you, or these qualities that really make you look like classy. And you definitely are giving off like those kinds of vibes where it's like red carpet almost, you know, red carpet kind of like fluid, confident, purposeful vibes. Okay. Like I said earlier, like you kind of just know where you belong, and people see you that way and they almost want to be like you. And, yeah, they really admire you. If this is about somebody specific, this person could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or a Capricorn, or Leo. We also have Virgo and Pisces here for the signs, okay? Sun, moon, or ascendant, for somebody who really thinks your beauty is magnetic. Your eyes, they don't just like look around, okay? What Spirit is showing me is like your eyes, they linger, they search the room, they speak, okay? They may be like a deep brown, which, you know, kind of reflects like warmth, empathy, or they could be like an icy blue, kind of flickering with lots of mystery and intelligence. Your eyes do not dart around like you're nervous, okay? Your eyes, they hold the gaze with intention. And when you look at people, it feels like they kind of feel like you see more than just their face. You know, they kind of feel like you can see through them. Yeah. Especially with this High Priestess card, you're really intuitive. You have old soul vibes. You have a beautiful smile. It's rare. It's almost like sacred. Spirit is telling me you have a sacred smile. What does that mean, Spirit? Spirit is telling me it's a very natural type. It's natural. It feels like a gift. Your smile feels like a gift. It's not always a big smile. It may be a soft, kind of like maybe slightly crooked smile. But it lights up the whole expression on your face. It lights up the room. You know, when you smile, you're not just smiling. You're not fake smiling at people just to be nice. You're like smiling when something actually moves you or touches you in a deep way, like makes you actually happy. Yes. So you're just one of those people that has like the ability to smile and make other people feel really drawn to you and really joyful. Spirit is also telling me that your voice and the way that you speak is very, very magnetizing too. It's the tone. It's not so much the pitch. It's like, you know, your voice, it could be like low and sultry, kind of like velvet. Or maybe it's light and kind of sounds like music. It's melodic. It's like the spring wind. It's almost like just very captivating. And there's something about your cadence, you know? And it's just like, it's like when you're speaking, you know just when to put the right pauses to actually create an emphasis. To emphasize, to speak with passion. You speak with passion. You speak with intention. Everything you do, you're very passionate. And it's, yeah, maybe you do this with intentionality, or maybe you just do this naturally. But like, even the way you speak, it's just very like, you know, passionate. And when you speak, you want it to actually mean something. You're not somebody that just likes to babble, meaningless babble. And when you speak to others, you like it to be a deep conversation. I am seeing that. When I'm like hearing Scarlett Johansson's voice in my mind's eye, in my ears, like is kind of, I know I'm not hearing voices, but the way that Spirit communicates with me, I can like think of something, and it kind of sounds like Scarlett Johansson's voice from what I'm hearing. And so think of Scarlett Johansson's voice. It's kind of like that kind of voice that just wraps around you like a silk, okay? And like this, okay, it just wraps around you like a silk. That's how your voice is. And it just lingers in people's memory. You glow without much effort. I'll tell you that right now. Your beauty it's more of like an unspoken beauty. It's in how you make people feel. It's how you can walk into a cafe with no makeup on, just wearing a sweater, whatever, sweater and you know, jogging pants or whatever. Doesn't matter what you're wearing so much, but like heads turn. It's not necessarily how you look, but because of your aura you bring. Also, you seem like somebody of mystery. You seem of some like you're somebody who trusts yourself, and you're not afraid to go deep. Spirit's showing me like a picture in my mind of like a woman kind of like laughing softly to herself, looking at a book. The legs are curled up. It looks like maybe she's on a sofa. Just kind of almost like, it looks like a bookstore or something. It looks like a public place and there's other people around. And so this is just like symbolic, I think. And strangers are looking at this woman and they can't help but glance at her again and again and again. Like it's the legs, it's something about your posturing. You have beautiful legs and beautiful posturing, the way you're able to posture your body. So yeah, Spirit is showing me that a lot of people love to just check out your body. You may catch all kinds of people staring at your body. You may be like, why is everyone staring at me? You have beautiful features. Definitely watch the subscriber bonus because I would love to get more into your special features and most attractive features. But yeah, I mean, the way you dress also, you're not chasing trends. You're somebody who you wear clothes that it's more like it just feels like it's part of you, almost like a second skin, or maybe if you're a woman, you like to drape clothing over your skin, kind of like water or kind of like silk. I don't know, the way you may like clothes that flowy clothing, kimonos and that kind of stuff. Kind of giving like a Stevie Nicks kind of vibe. Also, you may like to wear like a worn leather jacket that's, very clearly lived through a lot of adventures. Whatever it is that you wear, you accentuate your beauty. You never hide it. You never hide it. And Spirit is showing me like somebody who's wearing a scarf and the color matches their eyes and their earrings catch all the light when this person tilts their head. And it's like every detail, it almost seems unintentional, but yet it's all so perfect. It all kind of like goes together because I'm seeing like all these like different things that like match or they sparkle. Yeah. But it's like, it's so unintentional, but it may not even be planned. You may not even plan it, but it's like you end up going out looking like $1 million and then you're realizing that, wow, I actually look good. Yeah, you're a true head turner, and you could be sitting quietly at a bar or sipping tea and you're commanding more attention than somebody who's just dancing in the center of the room, okay? I mean, your stillness speaks of so much confidence. You don't even need to seek attention. It finds you. You're kind of like a modern day Mona Lisa in a crowd. Like, you're just unbothered, unreadable, and entirely magnetic. I love that, Spirit. A modern day Mona Lisa. I love that. There's something about you that's never overpowering. The way you smell, it's almost like just enough for if somebody was to like lean in towards you, kind of like get kind of close to you, but not extremely close. But if they just kind of like lean into you slightly, a trace of vanilla would be in their senses, filling their senses, or like sandalwood or jasmine with like hints of citrus. Oh, whatever this is, it smells like almost like, I don't know, it's very like invigorating, very intoxicating and very invigorating. And it's something that you never forget. Yeah, so I'm seeing like somebody just passing by others in a hallway or in a shopping mall or wherever, and people just like inhaling and being like, what is that beautiful smell? What is that wonderful smell? And it's you. It's you. And Spirit is also showing me somebody like at a dinner party, somebody who like not only is turning heads, but also is holding attention for like, you know, the whole night, with just like the things you're saying, charm, your insight into things, and your like ability to hold a room with like your humor and stuff. So you have like an intelligence about you and a wit. Your beauty is deep. It's like when you speak, you know, it's not just what you say. It's how you're making other people feel. It's about your interesting observations you make. And you have a quick humor. It's quick, it's sharp, it's effortless, it's delivered. Okay, it's delivered in these ways. It's just quick, it's sharp, it's effortless. And you're the people, or I'm sorry, you're who people want to be like. They want to keep talking to you, you know, that kind of thing. And you're the kind of person that like people don't get bored with either. Because Spirit is showing me that people do not get bored with you. Because you're constantly growing and constantly learning and constantly evolving. You're always fun to talk to because you're always bringing something new to the table. The fact that you are mysterious here with this moon here, Spirit is telling me that like you're not an oversharer. You're not somebody that like, you know, you don't need to explain your allure. You know, you don't have to explain why you're beautiful or anything about you, really. There's just always a bit more to you that people want to know because you don't quite tell it all, okay? There's also just that a little bit of element of mystery that keeps those heads turning again and again when they look at you. Like I'm seeing somebody just kind of glancing at you from across the room and you're like wondering like, why are they looking at me? And they're wondering, who is that person? Okay, there's people who just like to stare at you and wonder like, who is that? Or they are like, why am I so drawn to that person? But it's like they want to come up to you and talk to you and stuff like that. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and use the next set of cards. The next set of cards is the Britney Spears Oracle. And like I said, you don't have to be a big fan of Britney Spears to enjoy these cards because they're kind of cool. I like them. We have the Rebel. We have the Professional and Beach Babe. I have a little companion book because this is a new deck to me. So I want to kind of check it out and see. We got, okay, the Beach Babe. I'll read the Beach Babe first. Britney loves the beach since the earliest days of her career. She's been spotted relaxing on the sand, brightly hued bikini, paging through a magazine or novel, or doing some surfside yoga when she needs a getaway. She packs her bags and heads for Maui to enjoy the stunning ocean views and her beautiful beaches. Simply being by water can ground and restore your spirit and help you connect to the elements. Water, whether it's the sweeping wildness of the ocean or a simple stream in your backyard, is a force of nature, just like Britney herself. The Beach Babe shows us that you're never too old to play in the sand or marvel at the majesty of the world around you. So because of the fact that like you always like are marveling at the world around you, you always, it's like this makes you very interesting, makes your vibes interesting, makes you interesting to talk to, makes people want to talk to you because you have a love of learning by the looks of it here. Now, the Rebel, Britney covered Bobby Brown's My Prerogative in 2004, a direct clapback to the media for their constant scrutiny of her life and relationship with dancer Kevin Federline. Britney was exhausted by by life under the celebrity microscope, and this song and its video were her answers to it. She also wrote a confessional series of letters to her fans about her life as Britney the person, not Britney the pop icon. Britney the Rebel was ready to control her own narrative and stop apologizing for living her life the way she wanted to. Let go of expectations and write your own story. It's your prerogative to live your way. So people think that you are magnetic because you're not trying to be like other people. You're trying to, maybe you break free of like the norm or what other people do. You just like to like live your own life, and you like to encourage other people to be their own selves in such a way. It's like by being that example for other people, you make people feel like they can be free to be who they are, and people want to celebrate that in you. We have the professional. Brittany headed to Las Vegas for a residency at Planet Hollywood in 2013 and continued doing her thing in front of packed audiences until 2017. Piece of Me dominated Las Vegas Strip and made residences the hot new thing for performers like the Backstreet Boys, the Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer Lopez. That's our girl, always setting trends. Britney's stint in Las Vegas was as brilliant as the neon lights themselves. Each night, she took the stage and delivered a crowd-pleasing set of her biggest hits. The professional knows how to get the job done. So, actually, that talks about, like, people respect you, okay? They look to you. You do seem very professional, like you're on top of your A game, and people don't doubt your abilities. They're drawn to you because... Notice how she is on the stage. That kind of reminds me of like the Three of Pentacles, which is about like putting somebody on a pedestal and like seeing their skills, their talents, and that kind of stuff. And like people want to collaborate with you, okay? People want to really celebrate who you are and the fact that like you love being you. You love to do things the way that you enjoy doing them. Let's go ahead and do some confirmations. So this could be your sun, moon, or ascendant, or the sun, moon, or ascendant of somebody who is thinking that you're very, very beautiful or magnetic. We have Gemini, sun, moon, or ascendant, Capricorn, sun, moon, or ascendant, Pisces, and Cancer, sun, moon, or ascendant. Somebody here could have been born on the 4th, the 19th, the 11th, or the 9th of any month for a birthday of you, and somebody here who thinks you're very magnetically beautiful. Somebody here could have been born in September, November, or April of for any birthday of those months. April 4th, April 9th, April 9th, April 11th, April 20th, and April 19th, or any day in April. November 11th, November 19th, November 4th, November 9th, November 20th, or any day in November. September 9th, September 11th, September 19th, September 4th, September 23rd, September 20th, or any day in September for a birthday. Let's go ahead and get some names. I might say your name or their name, first, middle, or last name, or a screen name. If I don't say their name, look for their name spelled out in the letter tiles. If everything's there except one letter, it still counts, and you can duplicate letters if you need to. If you don't hear me say their name, you can also look for their initials, okay, or your initials. I might say family members' names. That will just be extra confirmation that this is your pile. I may even bring through some locations, and I'll even do some charms in just a bit. But I was hearing Joe, Jody, Carl, Camden, Jocelyn, Jayla, Julie, Julio, Julius, Julian, or Jules, Beulah, Beaumont, Beauregard, Baron, Quantavius, Hans, Karen, Despina, Floyd, Evelyn, Jake, Mel, Melanie, Melissa, Mickey, Mick, Michelle, Shelly, Shelby, Rhonda, Jean, Jeannie, Adam, Michaela, Tatum, Dior, True, Zelly, Kelly, Austin, Ricky, Richard, Malik, Devin, Levi, Leroy, Bentley, Chad, Nash, Ashlyn, Ashley, Sylvia, Zelda, Hilda, Jasmine, Jason, Khalil, Robin, Carlita, Jeremiah, Nolan, Taylor, Tyler, Skylar, Anu, Ruth, Constantine or Connie, Constance, Kent, Khadijah, Lucille. Somebody could be from New Brunswick. Let's get some more locations. I also heard Cancun. So I don't know if somebody's planning a trip to Cancun or if somebody's from that area. I also heard Belize. Belize. Okay. Somebody could be from Montana. Rochester, New York. Richardson, Texas. Duncan, Vermont. Nagpur, Minneapolis, Baltimore. Murrieta, California. Arlington, Texas. Fort Saskatchewan. Chicago. I just heard Darius too. That could be somebody's name. Atlanta, Georgia. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Ontario, California. Canada? I don't know. Probably California. And then Florida. Okay. And then I'm hearing a song, Florida Georgia Line, You're Holy. Holy by Florida Georgia Line. Maybe that's somebody's favorite. Now, I'm going to bring through different things like that. I'm also going to do some charms, but I'm going to bring through clues too. Okay, so somebody could be a RN, registered nurse. I just heard Buchanan. That could be somebody's last name, Buchanan. Stephanie. And somebody here could, maybe somebody was adopted or something like that. Okay, we have the Hanged Man. So that can stand for, the Hanged Man is like being on hold. Something here could be on hold. We have the little anchor for like you have grounding energy. Also, we have, what's this say? Palm leaves, victory and success. Peace, bonus. Okay, that's definitely a sign to watch the bonus, subscribers bonus. Do it despite the fear. So there's a message here if somebody out there needs to hear this. Do it despite the fear. There's something you got to do. Victory and success will be yours. And peace will be yours. Okay? So, go for it. So those are very specific messages for somebody who needed to hear that. Definitely be sure to tune in to the subscribers bonus if you want to know. But also, I'm getting more names here. I heard Rain and Raina, and the name Elizabeth or Eliza, and Alicia. Okay? And Serafina. I'm also seeing an image in my mind of a guitar, so somebody here could play guitar as well, and somebody could sing. You could do this publicly, or this could be somebody who does this publicly who is crushing on you or who thinks you have a magnetic beauty. We have juicer. Somebody here could be using a juicer or is on a juice diet or some kind of diet where you drink something. Maybe like something with like lemon juice or something. But maybe you're having some great success with this. So if so, congratulations. But yeah, I'm seeing juicer. Maybe that's your way of getting like nutrition for some of you, like certain, like maybe you like to put like Brussels sprouts or something in there. I don't know. Or like green vegetables, the kale, stuff like that. And then I'm seeing Delta. So Delta. Somebody could work for an airline, like be a stewardess or something. And somebody could be like a dental hygienist or a dentist. Somebody likes to wear their hair in a bun. quite a bit, maybe a messy bun. Somebody could be like a sergeant in the military or a high-ranking military official. Or you could have a high-ranking job like administrator or something like that, or this person does. This person could be your administrator, somebody who maybe your boss thinks that you're very beautiful. The name Kirk or Curtis. Lamont, that could be somebody's last name. I see BI. Somebody here could be part of the LGBTQT. Is that how you say it? LGBTQ plus community. Okay. The name Hank. And Sue or Susan. So that's what's coming through. Remember to watch the subscriber bonus. All you have to do is subscribe and head on over there. I put the timestamp in, or I put the, yeah, it's in the timestamps down below. It'll say subscriber bonus in the pile selection. But yeah, your support is what keeps the channel thriving. So thank you every time you like, comment, and subscribe. You're helping the community to grow and flourish. So thank you so much for being part of it. If you liked today's video and you know somebody who might like it too, feel free to share it. Remember that you can watch as many piles as you felt drawn to. If you're interested in a personal reading, you'll find all the details in my description box or on my website at mysticrosepsychic.com. I'll link that in the description box below. My readings are very affordable, and it's so much fun to connect with you all. You may have heard by now about my Patreon community, where I do offer 2 exclusive weekly readings, including spicy love readings, romance, gossip, beauty, and deeply spiritual topics. You even get to suggest and vote on weekly topics, plus you'll gain access to a growing library of hundreds of past readings, all starting at $3 a month. And so if that sounds exciting, please check the link in my description box below. I'd love to have you join. Also, if you haven't yet visited my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, it's all about love and romance, so be sure to check it out and subscribe if you enjoy the content. I'd love to see you there. A heartfelt thank you to every one of you who watches, likes, comments, and shares my videos, and a special thanks goes out to my Patreon members and my channel members. Your support means so much to me. If you'd like to contribute, you can become a channel member for only $5 a month, or check my description box for other ways to support the channel. Donations are never expected, but they do help me to continue to create and bring you more tarot content. I'm so grateful to have you here. Stay beautiful, and until next time, take good care. Bye. Hi subscribers, and thank you so much for being here. This is going to be fun. We're going to be talking about your looks, your most beautiful features. This is the beauty profile oracle that I created, and I'll be using some charms, and I'm just going to close my eyes and I'm going to cast the charms and let the charms speak and tell us what is most beautiful about your body, okay, about your appearance. So, okay, Spirit. Oh, one of them went up my sleeve. Hold on a minute. Oh gosh, it just fell on the floor. Okay, here we go. All right, and I got one more. Close my eyes. Okay, wow, so you have beautiful lips, you have a beautiful face shape, facial shape, and hair. You have a beautiful face or handsome face. We have the butterfly, squirrel, and the house here in that area, and then you have beautiful eyes and the way you make people feel. And I'll get into each of these. Your aura, the vibes you radiate, you're smart. Okay, we have the key and the heart. Yeah, your eyes. So those are your most beautiful things. So let me go ahead and, oh yeah, we have over here your unique style. Okay, so let's talk about each of these domains, okay, for a minute. Okay, so you have a uniqueness about you. It's definitely eye-catching. We have the, handcuffs, and we have a lock. Okay, sort of gives an interesting impression to people, and basically you're somebody who kind of it's unique with your sense of style and fashion. It doesn't just follow some kinds of fashion trends and stuff, but it's like you can almost like create a visual narrative that really speaks to your individuality, creativity, and overall who you are, what you value. You can say a lot with your style, okay? You're definitely somebody who is good at the art of expression. And a lot of people, when they see you, they just think that you treat like fashion or like your clothing as sort of like, yeah, a way to express yourself. Some of you may like vintage finds, or some of you like contemporary pieces or different ensembles like that kind of are nostalgic, or maybe even avant-garde. For instance, you might like a combination of these. You could be the kind of person that would like maybe take in a pair of like 1960s, pants or a mini dress, and like take like a modern chunky boot and then hand painted denim jacket or something like that, and like showcase it all together. You have a fearless approach to combining different styles, aesthetics, colors, and patterns, and it's just like, wow. Okay, it's very eye catching, and it's a lot of people admire you for that. Actually, it gives people the impression that you have a lot of confidence and charisma. And it sets you apart. It really does. It sets you apart, and it's like people see you as having unwavering confidence. They see you as just wearing your outfits with a sense of purpose. And you know what Spirit just said? You can turn any sidewalk into a runway. I love that. Yeah, but your charisma is just very palpable. It draws attention to you. And it's not just for what you're wearing, but how you wear it. And you're just very authentic. And you have like a passion for fashion, Spirit said. Oh my gosh, I love it. You're somebody who inspires other people because your style, it doesn't go unnoticed. And there's people like friends and strangers alike, just everybody. It's like people are inspired by your bold choices and, the stories behind your choices of clothing choices. It's almost like what I'm getting here is like you're somebody with like a uniqueness. It's an artistry, really. You're a visionary, and you like to craft your outfits. Even if I don't think you're the kind of person that just throws something on and goes out the door. Like, you're somebody who really, you're thinking about it. You think about this. You put some effort into how you look. Now let's talk about your facial shape, your facial beauty, your hair, and your lips. What is beautiful about you is that you do have a beautiful face, or a handsome face. And you have like a lot of symmetry and proportion. So it's very noticeable right away that it's like the left and right sides of your face kind of mirror each other in a way. It's very attractive, and you don't have to be like exactly symmetrical for this to apply to you, but you do seem to have the right ratios, the golden ratio, Spirit just said. Also, your lips are really full. They don't have to be extremely full, but like they give the appearance of being full, and very youthful and very sensual. You have ideal lip proportions. And I didn't even know that was a thing, actually. But Spirit is telling me that you have ideal lip proportions. So it's like your upper lip and your lower lip have the right proportions in order to kind of give that beautiful, kissable look. Okay? Very, very aesthetically pleasing. Spirit is showing me that actress, Angelina Jolie. She's just really known for her lips, and these lips of hers just complement her facial features so well, and they kind of make her look iconic. But that's the thing, is like your lips really match your face and your facial shape and your structure. You could have an oval face, you could have high cheekbones, you could have kind of like somewhat of a defined jawline, but like no matter what it is, it's like you have a very versatile and balanced face shape, and it allows for like a lot of different hairstyles and stuff and makeup looks if you're a woman. You may have very nice prominent cheekbones, okay, because you do have the ability to accentuate different facial structures with like highlighter or blush, Spirit is showing me. And you could have a very nice jawline. Some of you, maybe it's like a sharper jawline or a well-defined jawline, but it kind of makes you look youthful and like you have a lot of vitality. Spirit is showing me that Giselle Bunchin. Is that how you say her name? Anyway, she just really exemplifies those kinds of features. You know, she has the high cheekbones and the defined jawline. So, maybe I can show you what she looks like. Just give me a moment. Okay, so this is what Giselle Bündchen looks like. Isn't she pretty? So you could look like this, okay, or kind of resemble that with your facial features, or you may share some similar things like the smile, the eyes. Something about this, it's or Angelina Jolie, because those are the two that Spirit are showing me, or something here about just like the face. There's an emphasis on your face, facial beauty, natural facial beauty. Okay. Also, there's something about your hair. It's luscious. The way it frames your face, it makes you feel like look good. It makes you look and feel good. It makes you feel like you look great, and you do. You seem like you're very healthy, and doesn't matter if it's long and thick hair or if it's long and, you know, or medium and, you know, more on the thinner hair. You know, it doesn't really matter. It just looks healthy. Spirit is showing me Sabrina Carpenter's hair, you know, that voluminous blonde hair, and you don't have to have that kind of hair, but like Spirit is showing me that as an example. She has like kind of fringe style hair, and it kind of like, I don't know, it's very distinctive. Let me just show you Sabrina. Let me show you what I'm talking about, and that way you can see for yourself. Sabrina Carpenter, Spirit is showing me this. Sabrina Carpenter, you can see her hair. So you may look like her, or maybe you have hair like her, okay? But whatever it is, it's like it frames your face very well. Isn't she pretty? With the fringe bangs and all that, you could have fringe bangs. Maybe you kind of look like her. If so, y'all are very lucky. She is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, you could have a unique tattoo on your shoulder. But yeah, that kind of fringe hair. Okay, you would look very good with that, or you do have that. Or just, you know, kind of like, yeah, your hair looks great. Your skin looks clear. You have clear, smooth looking skin. Okay, on your face. And it gives you a youthful appearance. Okay. Some of you could be from all over the world. I could see somebody from maybe the Middle East with like very defined eyebrows and prominent eyes. Somebody could be from like East Asia and have like very beautiful like eyelids and fair skin, and yeah. Somebody could be from like the US and have like very nice lips and like high cheekbones and that kind of thing. I'm seeing people from all over the world with lots of cultural differences in the way that they look, but everybody that I'm seeing is very beautiful looking. Yeah, I'm seeing, Spirit is showing me Vivian Fox too, so let me just show you what she looks like. She's very pretty too. All right, here's what she looks like. Isn't she a cutie? She's such a cutie patootie, and her hair looks beautiful, and she's such a natural. She's such a natural beauty with like the, yeah, her eyes are very pretty, and just like the proportions of the nose with the mouth, and see how like those beautiful full lips just kind of like complete her whole entire face. Like they make her look so adorable and sensual. If she had thin lips, I think she'd still look good, but she would look totally different. So like the lips really make her look that much even more kissable, more beautiful. So yeah, there is something really nice about your lips, subscribers who are watching this, and your aura. Wow, when it comes to your aura, you have the kind of aura that makes people feel like they're magnetically drawn to you, and they may like wonder how it is, but it's just a very sensual type of aura. It's maybe even hard to articulate how you have such a sensual kind of aura about you. And not everybody has this, okay? Not everybody has the sensual type of aura, but you can really captivate and draw people in. It's not just about your looks. It's about subtle cues or behaviors that really show that you're showcasing your confidence or your presence is strong. You have a lot of allure. You have that magnetic eye contact. A lot of times when people have like a sensual kind of aura, they can really keep some really good eye contact with other people. It's like your eye contact, your gaze really conveys a lot of confidence and curiosity, and it's engaging. And there is something special about when it comes to your aura, your body language, the movements that you do, the walks, the way you walk, okay, your gestures, the way you hold yourself, and there's a gracefulness about you too that just kind of commands attention. It's like, no, you don't really need a lot of effort for this. It's just who you are, and it's how you've always been. And especially some of you've had some kind of glow up in your aura. It's like you're just glowing in your confidence and radiating this out. So it's like, wow, oh my gosh, it's like a sunburst. You shine very brightly. That actually, when I was thinking about your aura, it filled me with like excitement in my solar plexus area. Like I felt it was like vibrating up there. So you have when that happens to me, it's a very powerful energy that I sense. That's why I said it's like a sunburst. You have the ability to use your touch, light touches, intentional touches whenever you're talking with people, like a gentle hand on the arm or something, just a tap or just a touch, but it creates such a warmth and connection. That's what I mean about like your aura. It's like the sun, it's warm. It's comforting. You're so authentic. You're fully present. And so, that's part of your sensual aura, is that you are fully present and you know how to listen to people, you know how to respond thoughtfully, and you know how to make other people feel like they're seen, and they feel like they're being valued. And your facial expressions are fun to watch too. You're really animated. You're genuine, and you make people feel like, they're curious, they're interested in you, they want to know more. You have a distinctive personal style when it comes to clothes, accessories, jewelry, the way you groom yourself, and it just feels very intentional but also very authentic to you. And part of the sensual aura too is like your emotional intelligence, and how it's like you're very in touch with your emotional intelligence, and kind of allows you to like sort of navigate any type of social situation with empathy and a true insight into people. And it kind of enhances your already magnetic aura, Also, you're passionate. So when you speak passionately, you really get people excited. And when you talk about things that you love, it's very attractive to others. You're very approachable as well. You make other people feel very comfortable, and it draws them to you. You're basically a combination of confidence, somebody who's authentic, you're emotionally connected. And these are all subtle things that people do pick up on. And it makes you irresistible. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. So I hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, please let me know if you enjoyed it by liking and commenting. And thanks so much to my new subscribers for subbing. Welcome. Welcome to the community. I'm so glad you're here. And thank you to all of you who already were subscribers. I truly appreciate all of you so much. And hey, if you have any fun topic ideas that you'd like to see in the future, go ahead and drop it in the comments, and I would definitely consider doing that in the future. Please take good care, and yeah, stay beautiful. Bye.